Hello there, my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon White version, Randomizer Nuzlocke. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time, we took down the 8th gym, and we obtained our 8th gym badge. In today's episode, you guys can see one of the biggest changes on our team has happened. I've gone ahead and evolved Hoo-Wah into a Rhyperior, so I went ahead and took care of a lot of things off screen, such as trading Hoo-Wah over, and then getting Hoo-Wah back. So now we have a very, very strong Rhyperior on our team, and I believe that's going to be helping us out quite a bit. Today we're going to go ahead and be making our way towards Victory Road, which I know can get very, very tough. We have also arrived in Route 10. Now, the cool thing about Route 10 is that we can catch another Pokemon here. So let's go ahead and run around, and hopefully we'll be able to find something good, something that'll be a worthwhile catch. And very nice, that is a Crawdaunt. Level 34, and we can go ahead and catch this Crawdaunt, and I'll actually talk to you guys about some of the changes that I've had in our team. So let me go ahead and actually switch out to Bellow really quickly. Bellow, I've finally switched up a little bit of the movesets. I guess you could say that I did that on everybody. One of the cool things is that I went ahead and taught Bellow a grass type move that would actually do some damage. So now we have Energy Ball on Bellow, which is going to be really, really good. I feel like we'll finally have the chance to go and use some grass type moves for once, and it won't just be, you know, using acid on every other Pokemon here. Although, this seems to be working quite well. Let me go ahead and use the Sleep Powder on this Crawdaunt. I think we'll be able to catch this. Oh my goodness, are you seriously? This Pokemon's really just gonna go ahead and sit here and protect? Oh, come on. If I could land a Sleep Powder on it, I feel like I would catch this thing. Now, some of the other changes I've gone ahead and done off screen, aside from Hoo-Wah, is that I've trained up everybody close to level 43 as well, and mixed the moves a little bit. So Zoom now has a really, really good moveset. Jet has a good moveset. Everybody's been changed up. And one of the suggestions that I did take from you guys is that I finally went back to Icarus City. And with that though, guys, we went ahead and caught the Crawdaunt. So let me go ahead and give this Crawdaunt a nickname before I go ahead and talk to you guys about some of the other changes that I've made. Rogue Pokemon, Water Dark. It is a Ruffian that uses its pincers to pick up and toss out. Alright, cool. So this thing is very, very strong. Let's go ahead and give this Pokemon a nickname then. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and call this Pokemon just something funny that I kind of saw in its description. I'm going to go ahead and call this Pokemon, we're going to call it Ruff. With that, Ruff was transferred to Box 1. And as I was saying to you guys, I've made quite a bit of changes to the team. Oh, very nice. If I could dodge past this one, we are looking great to continue on. Stop, Rodri! Okay, what's up, Cheren?
Trainer Professor Juniper told me you're heading for the Pokemon League, right?
Yes. Since it's older, since it's the champion, I think it will be alright. Worst case scenario, battling Team Plasma's boss N. Okay, guys, so it looks like once and for all, here we go, Rodri versus Cheren. So let's go ahead and take on Cheren. And maybe now I'll be able to tell you guys the changes that I made to our team. So as I said, I take all of your guys' suggestions, I read all of your comments, and I try my best to reply to as many of them as I can. So one of the ones that you guys have been telling me was to go back to Icarus City, to the store, and to pick up the 3 TMs that are Blizzard, Fire Blast, and Thunder. Now, the thing is that they're each 70,000 Poké-Dollars each, so you have to save up quite a bit before going and buying them, but I've gone ahead and took care of that off-screen, so I did end up buying those 3 TMs. So now I have Thunder on Zoom, so that's gonna be an absolute awesome, destructive mess. I've also put Thunder on Hoo-Wah, just for fun. I thought about putting Blizzard on Hoo-Wah, but I was just like, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and just mix things up. I feel like that's something that I could always change up anyways. And then I've gone ahead and put Fire Blast on Jet, which is something that you guys have really, really been asking for. I know that we wanted to put Flamethrower on Jet, but we haven't found that TM quite yet. So Fire Blast is going to have to do for now, but I also think that that's a pretty solid choice. Having Jet with Fire Blast is going to be really, really great. Let's go ahead and see what we can do against the Zapdos, though. What I really would like is if Hoo-Wah could go ahead and learn a Rock-type move, a really, really strong Rock-type move. That would be for the best. Right now, as I said, I'm kind of just messing around with that little 4th move for Hoo-Wah, but if you guys have any suggestions or where to find a very strong Rock-type move, or something of that sort, let me know. It's something I definitely want to do, and we're coming up very, very close to the Elite Four now. So right now is the time to go ahead and make these changes and to get everything prepared, because we are very close to wrapping everything up. Hoo-wah! Grew to level 44. I'll go ahead and take that. What's coming up next? A Watchog. Now, good thing for us, we learned Hammer Arm last time, so we should be able to knock out this Watchog. Oh my goodness, I feel like we're gonna KO this Watchog with Hoo-wah. Look how big Hoo-wah is now. This thing is such a monster now that it's a Rhyperior. With that, the Watchog got one shot. We're gonna gain some XP. We defeated Pokemon Trainer Cheren, and there we have it. Yep, you're something else, and I mean that sincerely. Right now, I have to make your Pokemon healthy. Okay, so he went ahead and healed up our Pokemon, and it's very cool to see our rivals here. It looks like they're almost waving us goodbye.
Rodri, there's not much I can do to help you.
Okay, so what's Bianca gonna give us? A couple max revives? That's kind of funny because it's almost like throwing it at our faces, the fact that we can't use max revives. She could have given us any other item in this game, and we would have been all for it, but the fact that she gives us max revives is just like, yeah, thanks, Bianca. You know what? Those aren't gonna come in too handy, considering we can't sit here and revive our Pokemon.
So that's what you mean. You're right, that we're all different and we should do the things that we can do. There is many truths and ideals as there are people in Pokemon. The most important thing is that we help each other out.
So very nice to see that Cheren has finally realized as well. It looks like he'll do anything to help us or Alder. If you guys remember, Alder is actually battling N right now, so we don't know what has happened with that. We don't know if Alder defeated N, if N defeated Alder. No one in the Unova region seems to know. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue further into Route 10. As I said, I'm trying to get us to Victory Road, and then I'm gonna have to figure out Victory Road as well. So either way, we're kind of just gonna run into this and just have a bit of fun. These are one of the few routes left for us to explore. I gotta tell you that. But maybe I can skip past one of these trainers. Yes! Okay, well, at least we got past that one. But let's go ahead and take this trainer on as well. And you know what? One of the things that I did realize is that on Route 9, I did catch a Lily, or we call it Little, if you guys remember. Now, the thing is that we already have a Lilligant, so I could go back and what the mother fudger? A Dialga! Wow! We have seen almost every single legendary in this game now. A freaking Dialga! Wow! Okay, Dialga is Steel Dragon, so this could prove to be a little bit more difficult. At least we paralyzed it. Hopefully we can tank this out. We're good to go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch out. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and bring out Jet. I told you guys that Jet had Fire Blast, and I think this is one of those moments that Jet could actually step it up and come in handy. Oh, Dialga's paralyzed. Very nice. If we could hit off a Fire Blast. Oh, boy. We are looking really good right now. This is going very well for us. Dialga is still paralyzed. If we could land one more Fire Blast. Oh, mother fudger. I think we can stand up to a Dragon Claw, though. I think Jet's got this in the bag. Yeah, we're going to go for one more Fire Blast. It's actually Jet's last Fire Blast. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have took down Dialga. Wow. Wow. Okay, we gained some XP. Really? A Latias? Okay, so these are all the Pokemon that we almost haven't seen throughout this adventure, the legendaries. These are the few legendaries that we haven't had the chance to see, and now they're coming at us right before we make our way through the badge check. I like how the game does that to you. You know, that is what the game would do. You know what, it's probably not a good idea to have Hua out right now, though. Yeah, I think I'm actually probably going to switch out. I just wanted to try out Hua with the Thunder. That's not going to do very much to the Latias, though. So, you know what? We might be able to do a good amount with the takedown. Oh, mother fudger. We just gotta hang in there and hope that the Latias doesn't pull out some crazy move. Wow, a critical hit. Very nice. I'll go ahead and take the crit. Sometimes I'm just like so surprised. I'm like, what is this? Next up is a Panpour. All right, you know what? We could probably switch out. You know what? We could probably switch out. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk Hua. We're going to go ahead and send in Bello, who now has the energy ball. But as I was saying, since we did catch Lil, who is just, you know, a little evolution of Lilligant, we could go back to Route 9 and catch another Pokemon, those sorts of things. So there's still little things that we could do. So make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments like that on what we could do, because we are coming up very close to the Elite Four. And I got to tell you guys, I am about as ready as we can get. to taking on the Elite Four. I am very excited to do it, and I just can't wait all around to just get there. So we are at the badge check gates. So let's go ahead and begin making our way inside then. And it looks like we have officially arrived at the badge checks. Let's see, we have the first one. Very nice. This guy needs the trio badge in order to open up the door for us. And that is the first of our 8 badges. Challenge all that you face. I love going back through these places too. It's just such a nostalgic feeling, remembering all the gyms we went through, all the Pokemon that we've seen throughout our adventure, everything we faced. It's kind of crazy. Show the knowledge you've obtained, how far we've come in this adventure. And I gotta tell you guys, I wouldn't have come this far if it wasn't for you. Even to this day, where you guys leave me these little comments about the TMs, all of that really does help. Fight valiantly like an insect. Very cool. And it's all of that that brings this adventure together. So thank you guys a lot for that. I've been trying my best to make this one a lot of fun and keep our Pokemon alive. Unfurl a shocking battle. And I think it's been going well so far. So far we haven't lost too many Pokemon and we've been having a really great time. Even though there might be a little too many legendaries here and there, I can't help it. It's a Randomizer Nuzlocke. They just seem to just pop out of nowhere. Okay, let's go ahead and use the Quake badge then. It's really awesome having the chance to go back through this. Make your foes' hearts tremble. I feel like we have been making our foes' hearts tremble. We've been doing a really great job so far. And the Jet badge, oh boy, we are so close, guys. I can't believe it. Blast ahead with tremendous force. It's also really cool seeing how different each badge check is. This one we just like walked on air. I don't even know. What's the next one? An ice puzzle? That would make sense. Show the sharp edge of an icicle. It actually, yeah, this is definitely an ice puzzle. I'm kind of glad I figured that out before coming in here. Let's see if I can get this puzzle down. That was a really easy puzzle. That wasn't even that difficult. So next up is the Legend badge. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about ready. Holder of the Legend badge, pass through Victory Road, which lies beyond here, and head for the Pokemon League. Prove that you too can be a legend. And you know what? We will be proving that, guys. So let's go ahead and get ready to make our way inside of Victory Road. So we have officially made it to Victory Road, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we need to go ahead and heal up our Pokemon just a little bit and just make sure that everyone's going to be okay. As I said, Victory Road is going to be a very, very tough one. Hopefully, we won't lose too many people. Hopefully, we won't lose anyone. And I hope that we'll be able to make it to the top. Now, I am pretty stocked up on supplies, or at least enough to make us, you know, make our way through the Victory Road without too much trouble. So hopefully we'll be able to buy more supplies once we reach the top. But other than that, I think we'll be a-okay for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put Bello up in front so we can be ready for anybody that's coming at us. Now, another thing is that we will be able to catch another Pokemon here in Victory Road. So that's something that we can take care of, guys. It'll be really nice to be able to catch more Pokemon around this place. And you know what? Why don't we go ahead and actually... Oh yeah, we're gonna have a battle coming up. I'm gonna see if we can find a Pokemon around here. I also want to explore a little bit. The items, you know, you gotta go ahead and pick them up. All right, Repel's effect wore off. So let's see what Pokemon we are going to be finding here in Victory Road. Oh, really? A little Sandshrew? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and catch this little Sandshrew. That's cute. I like seeing little Sandshrews. I gotta tell you, they remind me of watching the anime when I was a kid and seeing Ash go up against a Sandshrew or a Sandslash. It always brings back memories for me. I thought it was a really cool episode, and it just like really brings me back to that. It's crazy how moments in the anime when you were a kid can still come back to you to this day when you're much, much older. I've been thinking a lot about that. All these things in your past really do still affect you when you're older. It's kind of nuts. With that though, the Sandshrew was caught. And it was a really simple catch. The mouse Pokemon, it is a ground type. Let's go ahead and give this little guy a nickname. Ah, what a little Sandshrew, all the way from Kanto. I'm gonna go ahead and call this, I think this is a pretty cool nickname. I think it just kind of makes sense. And I just like to mix them up once in a while, just come up with something that sounds kind of nice. I think this sounds pretty decent. We're gonna go ahead and call this Pokemon Sash. So with that, the Sandshrew got transferred to the PC, and we are good to go. Now I can finally use another Repel, and we don't have to worry about running into any more Pokemon. That's probably one of the best things to do, is catch your Pokemon at the beginning of the whole, you know, route. So that way you can just get it out of the way, and then you can just continue on and, you know, just kind of relax your way through the route, have a couple battles, and just focus on that, keeping your Pokemon alive. Let's see what Pokemon this is going to be. Okay, it's just another Sandshrew. These Pokemon just want to be added to our team. You know what? They've probably realized how great we treat our Pokemon, and they just want to be a part of that. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a part of that when we're treating our Pokemon so well, and they're on the road to becoming champions. Let's go ahead and take this challenger on, though, and let's see what she's got in store for us. Hopefully, you know, we can make our way through Victory Road without having to go up against freaking Palkia, Dialga, all these legendaries that always seem to pop out at us. I need to keep a check of which legendaries we saw in this adventure, because I gotta tell you guys, I feel like we've seen almost all of them. I'm starting to just think about which ones maybe we haven't, and it might be just the Swords of Justice. Other than that, and maybe the legendary bird trio from Kanto. I guess I haven't really seen Moltres or Articuno. Well, you know what? We've seen a lot of Pokemon, though. I gotta tell you, we've seen a lot of legendaries. And who knows, maybe I'm forgetting one or two that we actually have seen because we have seen so many. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Bulldoze, though, on this Stunky. It's gonna KO this thing. It should be super effective. Very nice. Very nice. That's what I like to see. What's this guy gonna send out next? It's a Fion. Are you serious? Oh, my goodness. I was just talking about legendaries. What is going on? There's so many legendaries just all over this place. I'm excited to find out what the Elite Four have in store. You guys have seen how many legendaries we've seen throughout this adventure, and the most random people having them. How ridiculous would it be if the Elite Four turn out to have like 2 legendaries each? Or what if they turn out not to have any legendaries? I don't know. That's something that we're gonna have to figure out as we go, and I can't wait. I'm really happy and excited to find out what Pokemon the Elite Four have. I think that's going to be an absolute blast. All right, let's go back out through here, though. This looks just about right. If I remember, there are some places, yeah, you slide down the cliffs. So this is exactly what it is. It's just teaching us a little bit about sliding down the cliffs. I don't remember which one of these we have to slide down to make our way to the top, but I do remember that there's something tricky like that on the way up. That's the main thing I remember about this Victory Road, that it was just a little bit tricky, and that if you did take the wrong direction, you could get pretty lost. So just make sure you guys are following it well, or you know your way through this place. And let's see where we go from here. I believe so far we're headed in the right direction. So if I could keep this up for us, this would be really great. Okay, what is this? You know what? Always take the stairs up too. That's something that I've noticed since we are climbing to the top of Victory Road. Can I dodge this guy? Can I dodge? Oh, okay. Since we are climbing to the top of Victory Road, you know, just keep on climbing the stairs upwards. It just kind of makes sense that that's sort of what would happen. Let's go ahead and take on this trainer though. He's gonna go ahead and send a Uxie? What the fudge? What? No way. No way. What? No way. That is like 3 legendaries, 4 legendaries we have seen today. Okay, you know what? We are breaking records on how many legendary Pokemon we are seeing in our adventure. We are just absolutely, I don't even know what we're doing anymore. We're just kind of going for it these days. I'm not even too surprised with all these legendaries popping out anymore because we've been fighting them the whole adventure. Uxie, are you really going to try to put Zoom to sleep? Let's hang in there. Let's hang in there, Zoom. Let's see if we can take down this Uxie. Mother fudger, that didn't do like anything to this thing. Maybe the thunder will do a little more than I wanted it to. Let's see. Okay, well, at least we paralyzed it. Too bad Zoom's gonna freaking fall asleep now because of that yawn. And there we go. Zoom is asleep. Should we just... You know what? I could probably just wake up Zoom. Yeah, let's just wake up Zoom and wrap this up. I have a lot of full heals, so why not actually go ahead and do that? Ooh. Uxie. You know, I'm sorry we're gonna have to do this to you, but we're gonna go ahead and go for the Dragon Breath. And... wow, is this Pokemon really gonna... No way Uxie survives this now, too. Okay, what the fudge? This Pokemon just doesn't want to go down. And there we have it. Uxie went down. So another Pokemon added to the checklist of legendaries. Next up is going to be a Keldeo. I think we'll be okay to take down a Keldeo. I'm going to go ahead and send down... You know what? Let's send out Jet. Jet has been doing a fantastic job at taking down everybody, so we're gonna keep that going. I'm really happy that you guys suggested adding the Togekiss to our team, guys. I think that's really great, and you guys have really been coming in clutch with these suggestions. Now let's see if any of... oh, you know what? I do have Hoo-Wah with the Thunder. but I don't think we'll be able to do much against the Keldeo. Would have been nice to land the Thunder there. I was kind of hoping for it, but regardless of that, I'm going to go ahead and switch out then. Who should I bring out, honestly? Let's just go ahead. Yeah, we're just going to send out Bello against the Keldeo. Let's just go knock out this little Pokemon. It should be super effective since it's a water type. Bello should be able to knock this guy down. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's just go ahead and heal up for precaution. And by the way, guys, Keldeo. Just saying, I was just talking about the Sword's Justice, and you know what? I didn't even realize that. It just literally blew my mind. We're going up against a Keldeo. So that is just more legendaries added to the list. It's gotten to the point where it just legendaries are popping out, and I'm just like used to it now because there are so many of them. A freaking Keldeo. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the rest of the Pokemon up in the Elite Four. The rest of the legendaries. That would be so cool if they had the rest of the legendaries up there. But that would also make it so much tougher and cool. There we go. Super effective. I'm going to go ahead and go for one more Energy Ball. And that is going to go ahead and take down the Keldeo. So good for Bello. See, now we have someone that can really step up to those pesky water types. We gained some XP, and we defeated another trainer. How much further do we have to go in this place? Okay, this looks a little bit strange. Looks a little bit different. Let's go ahead and heal up all of our Pokemon, though, before we have to end up battling any more legendaries. You never know. Another Arceus could come out out of nowhere at this point. Wouldn't even be surprised. I'm kind of expecting it now. Okay, so this looks like the area that you have to come down to. I think I know where we are going. As I said, just keep climbing towards the top. Hey, what the heck? A Grumpig? Okay, that's a little bit strange. I suppose we need to use the repel then. I'm gonna go ahead and run out of this though. I just want to get to the top. We are so close. I can't even tell you guys how close we are to the top. I just need to figure out how the heck we get there, and I think we'll be very good. Okay, so there's a bunch of doorways down here. This one, it looks good because it's taking us up. I'm gonna go ahead and dodge this, and let's see where this has taken us. Okay, so there's a Pokedoctor here. So I suppose if you guys wanted to go ahead and heal up your Pokemon, that's great. I'm good. I have a bunch of heals right now. The closer we get to the top, the better off we are. Now, this is for shortcuts too, so that works out quite well. I might go ahead and just do the shortcuts later. As I said, I just want to make my way to the top. Ooh, I feel like we are very close too. This looks great. But I'm going to go ahead and go back and get that Pokeball. But this looks really good. I actually think the area right down there that you drop down to is the area that allows us to make our way to the Pokemon League. So we are pretty much just about there, ladies and gentlemen. The Victory Road was actually not that difficult. The route before it was a lot more difficult. I'm going to go ahead and jump down here, though. So good. Good prediction. Make sure you jump down that second one. And this looks about right, ladies and gentlemen. I am not battling this, one of these guys again. They pop out with some really strong Pokemon. And with that, it looks like, yes, we have officially made it, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of Victory Road. And we are ready, once and for all, to enter inside. So let's go ahead and make our way inside of the Pokemon League. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially made it to Univus Pokemon League. Next time, we will be continuing from here and taking on the Elite Four. Leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. I need to heal up our Pokemon, get them all prepared because the battles that await us are going to be very tough. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a like, as it is much appreciated. Nurse Joy would give this video a like. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue from here next time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.